Hello, it's Alicia with Ali.plans.cuteness, and I, surprise, surprise, have another Ollie's haul for you. Clearly I am obsessed, but every time I go, there's different stuff, you guys, and I keep seeing other people haul stuff, most of which, like, I haven't seen people haul a lot of these things. I haven't seen a lot of things other people have hauled, so it just makes me want to keep checking to see what's out there. And I start school later this week, so I definitely will not have the time to do all these Ollie's runs very soon, but for now I'm taking advantage. So I went on Saturday back to just some local stores around me, and then checked back again today. Today is Monday, and so here's what I found. I didn't find like a ton of stuff, but I found some cool stuff. A lot of it was starting to be duplicates, but let me show you the coolest thing first. I found a fuse tool. How much? $1. You guys, $1 for a fuse tool. Like, how crazy is that? And if you're not familiar with this, it basically is used to like bind plastic. It has to be, I have one already. I got this for somebody else. But when I first started using this, I thought I could just like take any cheap plastic. No, you need to have like the thicker like sheet protector plastic, but they also of course had, and I've hauled them in a previous video and I just picked up a couple more, they had those big 12 by 12 sheet protectors for $1, like a pack of 25. So you know, they were together, so they're good to go. But this is an amazing deal, you guys. So I did grab two, one for somebody in particular, and then one I was thinking, I don't know how yet, so you know, we shall see. Maybe if you have any ideas, let me know in the comments. But I've seen a lot of people do giveaways and things like that, and I've had so many people subscribing and commenting on these videos. I really appreciate it. So I thought, you know, as a way to show some appreciation, I might do a giveaway and put this and some of the other little extras that I found in there. But I don't have any details yet. I need to figure that out. But just know that's probably coming. So I have two of these. One, again, I know who's getting it, and the other one will probably give away. All right. So let's look at some of this other stuff. So some of this other stuff is pretty straightforward. I found these letters. I previously had hauled these in like a blue, but now I found them in gold. These, I can't remember if I've shown them before or not, because at this point the stickers are pretty common, it seems, and so I can't, but they're different ones everywhere, so I can't remember which ones I hauled. So I got a couple more of these if I already had them, a couple if I didn't, and again, if I have extras, then I can give them away in a swap or a giveaway or something like that. So that's those. I did find some paper. So this is like a dark brown cardstock. Sorry if you can hear the coughing in the background. I think it's cardstock. Actually, I wasn't totally sure. So, but it was $1 for, what does it say? 25. And I thought this was just like a great neutral color. And this is a really nice deep brown. You know, I'm all about like bright, colorful things, but having like a nice neutral base is always good. And this is thick. Like I don't see a weight on it, but I would guess it's like 65 pounds at least, if not maybe a little more. So this is some good sturdy cardstock. So I got a couple packs of these because, again, $1 for all this cardstock that I think could be good for bases. I feel like for Christmas, like a chocolatey brown sometimes goes really well with the kit colors that you get. So I think that will be quite useful. And then I got this. So again, I've been seeing different things. I've been seeing some of these where, and actually that reminds me, I have some acetate too. I need to go grab that. Some of them where it's like 25 cents a sheet, which is meh. But then this was 12 for $1. So that, I was like, okay. And it says remove units, but they did, like some places, I've seen other people comment on this too. Some places where it says remove units, people do. Some places where it says remove units, people don't. Like, even within the same store. So at this store, they left. But then there was another item I brought up that was packaged that said that, and then they said, no, we have to sell these individually. I don't know. There is no rhyme or reason. You just grab the deals and move on. And of course, now that we're getting things for like $1, when they're like, well, no, now you need to pay $3 for this pack of 3. I'm like, yeah, no. Too expensive. So yeah, these are nice. They're like I got them because I felt like sorry for all the packaging, but there's this like, it's like this almost like rubbery texture. I don't know if you can see like the ridges. Maybe. But anyway, it feels like a thin, like, it's like definitely raised. I think you can see that. It's like this raised texture. So I can only feel it through the plastic, so I didn't open these obviously, but I just thought like this is unique. Like I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, or if I will find a use for it, but it just seemed like such a unique, like specialty paper to have these raised pink circles that for $1, I was like, if it was 25 cents a sheet, I probably wouldn't, but again, $3 too much, but $1, that's just fine. So, and you do have to watch out because I did see a pack that was like $3, but would have been like cheaper at 25 cents a sheet because of the number that was in the pack. So, keep your eyes open. Okay, so let's see what else. I got some tape. This was with the American Crafts, which is why I'm showing it, but it was $2 for a 4-pack, and I needed tape, and I will reuse some because I need tape. And then let's see what else. They had these. I think at this point, almost everything else is $1. I have one other item that is huge that is not. But, so I've seen these. I didn't pick them up, and then I saw somebody talk about, like, some stuff they could do with it, and I was like, let me get one. So I don't know for sure what I'll do with this yet. I think it has, like, a little stand, somewhere. And the letters, yeah, here it is. I was like, it had it before. So it has the little stand, right? It has the little letters. I feel like I could, you know, put this in my classroom and use it for some different things. That would be fun. Or I could maybe put like a message on here and send it to somebody, like decorate it up for a swap. So again, for $1, I was like, that might be fun to play with. So I did pick that guy up. And same thing with these, and I kind of want to look at them, so I'm going to open them, just because I know, like, when I'm looking at packaging, I'm like, what does it actually include? Like, I was really trying to figure this out, and so, you know, hopefully that is helpful for you if you run across this randomly. Okay, good. So I wasn't sure if it was just, like, the tops. I was hoping it had the bases, but it's 9 sets of these little chalkboard signs plus a chalk marker for $1. So, you know, again, I felt like why not try it. I could put these on desks in my classroom. Oh my, sorry, loud crinkles. Let's see what this looks like. So yeah, I could put these on desks. I could, you know, again, use these, I feel like in Happy Mail, I could put like a little message and send it, like maybe decorate up this base to make like a little, almost like a little, you know, the way you decorate like a wand or a flag. So yeah, it's got these, I like these bases actually, they look really nice. Doesn't want to go in. Oh, there we go. Okay. So yeah, it's pretty tall. Looks like it's about, I don't know, a foot maybe. So these are nice, tall, little chalkboard stands. They're decent size. So yeah, if you run across these, that's what they are. Definitely worth it in my opinion, even if you just use the little chalkboards, or just if you need some dowels, who knows. Or a base for I feel like us as crafters, we could like take these pieces and do a lot with them. Like you could use this as a base for like a wand or a flag or something else. So got that. So that's good. I'm glad. I was really hoping it came with the stands. And I figured it did, but you never know. All right. Let's see. Oh my goodness, so many things. So I did get a couple other little random embellishments. So I found this, just a popped up 3D sticker pack. I've got one of these little little fun paper clips. I always like to stick little like clips or things in journals, so I thought that'd be fun. A little K & Company again, just like a decorative pair set of stickers. I have like a travel thing that I want to do, so I thought it would go well with that. And then this, I have mixed feelings about this, you guys. I like love it and I don't love it, but I had to get it because it was just so unique. So it's these little clips. And again, I'm not like a big, you know, like Victorian, Bridgerton, shabby chic kind of a person. So like this is not my go-to style, but like these are so unique and so cool. And actually this one especially is really pretty. This one I'm meh. But yeah, I couldn't pass them up. I had to try them and play with them because they're just so different. So I thought that'd be a fun, you know, embellishment for, you know, like if somebody likes a shabby chic style or something like that in a swap. So I got those. I got a pack of envelopes. I was not sure about these, but I figured 50 for $1. They're A2 size. You know, I feel like we're always making cards and things, so why not? And let's see. This I'd already shown you. I found like a Valentine's Day love one. I found like a coffee one, and now I found a travel one. And again, these are actually designed, now I have a letterboard. So these are actually designed to pop into the letterboard, which now maybe I actually will use them for that sometimes because I have one. But I was going to just cut off the little, there's like just a little piece of plastic in the back that sticks into the board. I was just going to cut them off and use them as ephemera, kind of like chipboard pieces. So I got that. I found this paper pad. So most of the paper that I found, either I'd already seen, except for maybe like there was, you know, those two that I already showed you, or there were ones that I didn't necessarily love. I think maybe day one I might have grabbed them, but, you know, day gajillion, now that I've accumulated a lot of paper, I'm being a little more particular. But this I thought was pretty, and just a little bit unique. I haven't looked through this whole thing myself because I just opened it. But I like the foiling. I think, again, for like some kind of travel themed stuff, it could be fun. Sorry, off the camera. I only got one just because, again, I'm being a little bit more, trying to be a little bit more, you know, restrained. Those are cool. And there you go. See, now I feel like I'm having some kind of deja vu. I'm like, did I see this already? And I don't know if it's in, like, did I actually get this? I don't think so. Or did I get a big paper pack? Or did I see somebody else? Oh, my goodness, you guys. It's crazy. I really don't think I got this, though, before. But it's just feeling very familiar. But I think that's because I've seen other people, or at least some of these pages. Maybe I have like a large book because it is Park Lane. So maybe some of these pages are like similar in the 12 by 12 or the 8.5 by 11, whatever it is, like the thin paper. That might be why some of these seem familiar. Because like this is probably like one of my favorite pages, and that doesn't look familiar to me. So let you know. All right, but so I got that paper. And then a few other things. So I found a punch, which is cool for $1. This is like an envelope punch, so it looks like you can use it to make little notches to close your envelope, which I don't know. I don't know if I'll use this or not. I think it looks cool. I think it could be a fun idea. I'll play with it, and if I love it, great. And if not, I'll give it to somebody, and it was $1. So that was kind of my attitude towards a lot of these things, right? Like if it's like 20 bucks in the store for a punch, I'm not going to try it unless I know I'm going to use it, right? But for $1, give it a shot. So I got that. This was a little more. It was a whole $2.50, you guys, which is, you know, again, when you're seeing $1, $2.50, I'm like, do I want that? But I liked it for two reasons. So I ended up getting it because the glitter. There's a lot of glitter paper in here, and you've already heard me comment on how I like the glitter and the shiny stuff. And the card size is a little different. So I've already picked up, like at the very beginning of my hauls, I got some Basil cards that were like A2 size, that I'm like, I don't need more cards right now. but it is kind of a unique size, and it's the square. So I felt like it might be nice to have like different sizes and shapes to have card bases or when I'm making cards. So let's take a look. I obviously have not opened this yet. Oh, okay. Comes out like that. But we've got all this glitter paper. So we've got black, and this is the non-shed stuff, which is nice. So we've got the black, the red, and the gold. And there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there's 12 of these sheets. These are probably like a 4x4. It probably says 4.5 by 4.5. Yeah. So, I mean, just for die cutting, right? Like these are the perfect little size to put on a mat and get tons of die cuts out of these. So yay, glitter. And then there's these 3 different colors of card base. Oh, this is like a unique, this is like textured. That's kind of cool. On the inside too. Well, that's nice. It feels like, I don't know, like a linen, or I don't even know how to explain it, but it's got a nice texture to it. So we've got this like grayish almost color, and then a white, and then like a cream ivory yellow type color. So cool. And then, you know, we've got the envelopes, which is good to have. So for some square cards, so I got those. So that was $2.50, but it's 35 cards. I don't know why it says S40. That just must mean something else. But about 35 cards and envelopes and inserts. So very nice. And then some other little random things. I got a couple of these little containers. I'd gotten some of the bigger ones. I already put some stuff in this one. A shimmer. So these, I've mentioned, I don't like a lot of individual little containers because they just get everywhere. But the stacking ones, where I can keep a bunch together, that is convenient to me. So like right now I put a little mix of all my different jemmies in here. So then if I'm like making flowers or working on something, I can just open it up, pull out what I want. So yeah, I got a couple of the smaller ones, and then I got these mainly for swaps. So I thought these could be cool to put like beads or sequin mix. They're kind of big for a sequin mix. I get a lot of sequin mix, but I just thought it was fun. Like they hang, right? Although I don't know how strong the grip is, but let's see, are they twist? I mean, the nice thing is these are like American Crafts, right? Or the it's American Crafts. So they theoretically are nicer. Yeah, they're twist. So you can put some sturdy stuff in there, and it's not going anywhere. So I don't know. I just like the idea of being able to like put a dangle on there or hang something off of it or hang it on something. So I thought they were cool. They're 4 for $1. And then I got some pens, which we can test in a second. I did pick up, they had a couple different colors of glitter. I have like a love-hate relationship with glitter. Like I love it and I always want it, but then I never want to use it because it's so messy. But I just thought this was a really pretty color for like snow, and we've got winter and Christmas coming up. Just like the white and the silver and the sparkle. I just thought this was a pretty cool glitter for that. So I picked it up. We'll see. Again, if I don't end up using it, I can always gift it to somebody else. And then I got this, which I do have a craft cart. So that is a nice find. So like one of these cups for $1. And it's a pretty good size one, it looks like. So yeah. Oh, that's great. So I have a nice big storage cup to put on my craft cart. This is way deeper than I thought it was. Oh, this is very nice. They only had one. So I grabbed the one that they had. And then, you guys, this is kind of crazy. I found this. I can't even put it under the screen. It is a poster board cutter, you guys. It is a cutting mat for poster board. It cuts up to 28 inches. So over 2 feet. check that out. And it's basically like you put these mats together. I haven't played with it yet, but you put these mats together and then you can put on, it looks like you can make it different sizes. You don't have to have the big, like, whole 2 feet size, but you put this across, right? And then you run your blade through and you can cut, and it says it cuts like any standard poster board. I'm curious to see if it would cut like chipboard or anything like that, but this is so cool. It was $3. So for any trimmer to be $3 is insane. But for something like this, like I recently got some big like glitter poster board from Joann's itself when it was closing out, just to use it as paper. And when I tried to use it for die cutting, I had to just like kind of fussy cut, kind of just chop off a hunk to cut with, because there's no way I was getting anything straight. But look, you can cut things straight. So I got 2 of these, one for my house and one for my classroom, because, you know, there's always posters in a classroom and trying to cut them down or something like that is not easy to do straight if you are a Cricut cutter like I am. So that was pretty cool. And then I got these, and I just noticed I had planned to get a gold and a silver. Clearly I failed and I got a silver and a silver. That's fine. So there's these metallic markers, a white marker, and then these, I couldn't tell if these are white or light blue. So we can test these and take a look and see. So let me pause you and get that, and then also get through the acetate, because that was a pretty fun find. So hold on. Okay, I'm back. So I found actually a couple things that I had forgotten, because that is how crazy this is, that I just, you know, don't even remember what I've gotten. So this was $1, and this is where, like, again, this says take the units out, but they put the price on the outside and they sold it to me like this. So it's very strange. Like, I'm seeing some places, and I've seen other people comment on this in their videos too, where like, sometimes it says remove the units and they sell them individually. Sometimes they're like, no, we just sell it as a pack. I don't know. I just bring it up to the front and they tell me. Like, I think it was this same store where I brought something else up once and it was 3 to a pack. And they were like, oh no, we have to take them out. It's 3 separate items. So I don't know. But in that case, then I was like, then I don't want it. Because I already had one, so that was just to get some extras. So anyway, this is some acetate. So 15 sheets of acetate for $1, you guys. 12 by 12 foiled. Now, the foiling is not my favorite. It's like these boats. But A, it's, you know, fairly light, so it's not super obtrusive. And B, like, this is, you know, for summer or for anything like outdoorsy. Like, I feel like there's a lot of ways that you could still use this. And for $1 for 15 sheets of like good quality acetate, I can deal with some sailboats. I can make those work. So I got this. I already started to use one, which is probably why I forgot that I didn't bring them over, because they were no longer in with all my new stuff. But yeah, so I found those. So that I was pretty excited about. And then I found this. So this is a big 12 by 12 Project Life binder. Again, I don't know exactly what I'll do with this or if I'll use it, but it's so nice. Like, it was $1. It's got like the nice like bracket on the back. On the inside, it's got like, ooh, I knew that was gonna happen. You know, it's got like the little plastic divider piece. It's a D-ring, like nice solid rings. So I feel like with all the Project Life stuff that I've been finding and other people have been finding, it seems like they're going to put out inserts at some point. Otherwise, I just got recently all those 12 by 12 inserts, so I could theoretically put in scrapbook pages or use it for storage, like sort different, you know, kits and things in like the 12 by 12 sheets and put them in this binder. So I feel like it will definitely get some use. And for $1, I was like, let's give it a shot. And again, it's not like I don't know crafty friends who might want to use these things, although this, I'm not shipping this. This would be like a huge, oh gosh, I'm so sorry. That would be a humongous box to ship. Oh, and this is just, it's some washi tape. The thick, I thought this might be cool to put like as a border or something, because it's so thick. I thought it might be nice to like put on the edge of a card or like a page or something. So again, like super thick washi tape like this is usually a little bit more expensive. And so I thought maybe I could try it. Okay, let's test out these markers, because if you were like me, I wanted to know how well they worked, and so I was like, I'll get them and give it a shot. But I have no idea, so I don't know. I don't know if I'm supposed to shake these. Probably. Okay, sounds like yes. They make that noise, you probably need to shake them. I just have some scratch paper here. All right, this is one of those. Gotta prep it. So while I prep that, I'll open another one. I don't know if this one needs to be shaken. Nope, this one doesn't seem like it. So I'll let this try to run and simultaneously try this silver guy. Okay, so this is a pretty fine tip. I thought it was going to be bigger, which is actually, I like that. I prefer, I feel like I have some brush tip. I feel like the fine tip is better. So let's see. Yeah, that's good. It writes good. I like it. Let's see how it does on, oh. I'll keep working on this over here. Let's see. Yep, beautiful. Works great on the black. So this was great. So for $1, it's a pretty nice silver marker. I like it. I might grab, well, no, I'm not going to grab another one. I already grabbed another one. I will see if they have the gold when I go back. But who knows, right? That's the thing. It's like such a hit or miss. I feel like one day I call and they have nothing, and then the next day it's like, oh, we already sold out. Like, and even stuff that I've gone, so like I've been going like every 2 days for the last couple of times. So not constantly, but I went like Tuesday and then Thursday and then Saturday. So yeah, that was like every other day, not to everyone, but hitting different ones. And like I would go to like the closer ones, I would hit up, you know, more frequently, and it would be like they would put stuff out, and then the next time we go 2 days later, it was already gone. And so I kind of am like, yes, I should wait until they get it all out, but at the same time, if you wait and they get the good stuff out, you will not have it. All right, so this is a permanent marker. It's a permanent chalk marker. So, meh. Yeah, I mean, it's okay, but it's not great. I don't love it. Would not recommend. And it's probably, like, it's a chalk marker, so it seems, well, maybe as it dries, it's getting a little brighter, actually. Or I'm just crazy. I don't know. But, I mean, for a chalk marker, like, it's, maybe that's how it's supposed to be. But, yeah. I like something, like, more like this, like, just bright and bold. I don't usually love, like, the faded looking ones. All right, so that one, that's the permanent marker. That's a meh. Okay, this is light blue. I finally got it working. Let's see. It's nice. I like it. It's not phenomenal, but again, 3 of them for $1. I could see using this. Let's see how it does on the black. Oh, see, this is much better. See, that I like. See, it still is a little thinner than the silver. Like, it still's a chalk marker, but it's much bolder than this white American Crafts one. So this I'm happy with. This I would use for black, to write on black. This, And then we might as well, so this was not sold individually, right? This was, I got this in the pack with all those signs. But let's just test this while we've got it. That's different. Oh, it feels like crayon, you guys. That's, okay. That's interesting. Yeah, it twists up. So it's like wax, almost like a crayon. Like it twists up. It's very fat. so it's kind of hard to be super precise with. Definitely stands out. I don't know. I guess if I had something very basic and large to write, this would be great because it does stand out. But yeah, it's like you can see it's wearing down. It's like it just leaves. I don't even know. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a crayon or like an oil painting crayon. I don't know. Anyway, so those are the pens. If you were curious, again, this one was not sold individually, but these ones were, and there was a gold of this, which I will pick up if I see it because I really like the silver. But that is my haul. I hope that you enjoyed watching this. Again, if you have any suggestions for how to do a giveaway, if you've done one before on your channel, leave comments below because I definitely want to share some of this stuff, but I want to do it in a way that's like fair and is not too much of a hassle for me. So yeah, any ideas are more than welcome, and I'm sure I will have at least one more Ollie's haul probably before I go back to work. We'll see. But that is all I have for you today. Thank you for watching. If you can subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you for all the fun comments, and happy crafting. Bye.